Yo guys, what's up? And just before we get into it, can we get a round of applause one time for the fact that I have a new channel and I've graduated from freaking university, yeah? Can we get that? Yeah, save. Thank you. Save. Yeah, just to get into it, welcome to anime recommendations. I need a new name for that. But the thing is that it's too on the nose, but it's also so on the nose that it works. I might keep it, I might change it, I don't know. In my personal life, I get asked a lot like, oh, what anime should I watch? What are you watching now? And if you know me personally, you know I'm actually not the worst person to come to for those kind of questions. So how this is gonna work is I'm gonna recommend an anime, give you guys reasons why you should watch it, and I'm going to go off of the assumption that whoever is watching this is either new to anime or you've only seen a few. And for the other experienced anime watchers, you guys can be in the comments, help me describe the show, help me sell it to the people. I don't know how I'm gonna have this show. Am I having it on a weekly basis? Bi-weekly, I don't know. Even if I do it on a weekly basis, trust me, this show will go on for years. I've watched that many anime, I promise. Anyway, let's get into it. Also, for my descriptions, I'm gonna try and keep all my descriptions contained into like the first episode so I don't spoil too much for all you new watchers. But at the same time, I might have to go in and out of it, but we'll see how that rolls. Hopefully I don't spoil anything too much, but yeah. Now the first show I'm going to be recommending to you guys is easily the hottest show right now, the hottest anime right now, My Hero Academia, also known as Boku no Hero Academia in Japanese. Now My Hero Academia is based in an alternate version of the world where about 80% of the world's population have some kind of special ability dubbed as quirks. And because of these quirks, there's a new occupation called superheroes, whereas people can do heroic deeds and get compensated by the government, kind of similar to another anime called One Punch Man, which is another recommendation for another day, but if you've seen it, you already know what I'm talking about. And the main story follows Izuku Midoriya, who despite being one of 20% that don't have a quirk, he aspires to be the greatest hero of all time, and is basically us following his journey. Now see, that premise sounds easy enough, but let me tell you why this show really stands out and why in my opinion it's the best anime to come out since 2011. And I say 2011 because that's the year Hunter x Hunter came out. That might be one of my favorite. It's top 3, and it's not number 3 anime of all time. Firstly, the rules in the show. A lot of shonen anime have a way of giving its main characters or like the characters around it some kind of breakthrough ability or some kind of ass pull that kind of gives them the W in a very tight situation. But My Hero Academia is very good in focusing on the rules and keeping everything centered. There are clear rules that have been set from the beginning and throughout so far anyway in the show. I'm currently on season 3 is airing. They have managed to maintain every single rule. Now we're introduced to other characters in the show, other characters like Izuku Midoriya, and although they are technically the main characters, they still act very high schooly. We're very aware that these are still high school students that make high school decisions, and there's a huge gap between them as heroes in training and the pro heroes who are out in the world doing what they need to do. So much so, there have been instances in the show where people end up in a very precarious situation and the main characters physically have to wait to be saved by a superhero, which makes sense in real life, especially if you're a 15-year-old and you're just trying to be a hero. You don't have the training or the experience of a pro. Unlike in other shows like, for say, off the top of my head, Naruto, where he'll thump up a seasoned killer who has more experience and more powers than him just because, plots. But I'm not trying to bash Naruto, but we can all admit, for all of those who've watched it, it is true. Secondly, the animation of the show. Now, My Hero Academia is handled by Bone Studio, one of the best studios who have brought to us some really great animation in stuff like Fullmetal Alchemist, Bungo Stray Dogs. Fantastic and like fire shows, both of those I just named. So I already know the animation in this is going to be crazy. The show really has a way of making you feel the emotions of the characters just solely based on how they are animated, down to every step they make when they're about to take a punch, the way they move, the way they dodge. You can really feel the emotions conveyed properly through the screen. The colors are vibrant, and also, which is kind of a little plus for me, is like one of my favorite things about the show, the main character's hair is green and not spiky, it's curly. Do you know how fucking rare that is? Thirdly, the fucking hype. Like, this show really gets you going. It has your blood pumping on a matting, which isn't uncommon for normal shonen anime. So Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, they get you gassed, and it fits perfectly well with My Hero Academia as well. It works so well. Actually, let me not say too much because I'm trying to keep it self-contained in the first episode. And in the first episode, there is some hype, not a lot. A lot of the hype tends to come in, I think, a quarter of the way through the first season, and the show consistently builds up. Like, no word of a lie. Season 1 to season 3, where it currently is now, something always happens about a third of the way in, 2/3 of the way in, and at the end of the season. And since season 1 all the way up to now, we're halfway through season 3, the show has managed to one-up the last thing that happened. So much so, you might even forget the last hype thing that happened. Well, just a testament to how great the writers of this show are. And for all the newcomers to anime who prefer dubbed over subbed, the dub of My Hero Academia is actually really decent. I don't say that a lot. I'm a subbed guy. I prefer the emotions that convey through the Japanese voice acting. But the dubbed of My Hero Academia is genuinely good. And if you just want to give it a try, the first season is 13 episodes, 22-minute episodes, so it's not like it's using up a lot of your time, but I can promise you, you'll be hooked. Anyway, that's that for now. What do you guys think of the show? Have any of you seen it? Any season anime watchers? Have you seen it? Help me hype the show up. To be honest, the show does its own hype. The ratings speak for itself. And also, you guys let me know what you think about these formats. It's a new experiment. It's a new layout I'm trying. It's a new brand we're trying to build. Let's build this community and have this channel grow. So yeah, that's that for now. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys later.